Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. It is midday Friday, January 16th, 2026 in Ada County. And a review of the docket in Idaho versus Kohberger reveals that there has still not been a single document released to the public that Judge Stephen J. Hippler ordered to be released. Dozens upon dozens of them, some without redactions, others with redactions, from the period of January, February, and March 2025. That court order was rendered exactly 1 month ago today, December 18th, 2025. And if these documents continue to be withheld at the time of end of business rolls around today, Friday, because Monday is a court holiday, the next opportunity that anything could be released per that month-long order is not until Tuesday, which will then take us to the 20th of January, 2026. At the same time, the court has not issued the fourth court order to the potential release of documents for the end of 2024. So this process, for all intents and purposes, has come to a halt of unsealing documents in a case that has been closed for a half year, where just one person has ever been charged with the crimes that occurred at 1122 King Road on November 13th, 2022, and where the American public still does not know largely what the evidence was in this case and what led the state of Idaho to conclude that there were no alternative perpetrators, that there were no co-conspirators, that there were no accessories before the fact or accessories after the fact, that it was Mr. Kohberger and Mr. Kohberger alone. It just feels like that this process is completely halted. There's no information, no details, if or when the court will begin to release anything that was under seal in this highly sealed case of Idaho versus Kohberger, where, according to the Supreme Court of the United States, hearings and trials should be public, so that the public could serve in its position under the First Amendment to oversee the enormous authority that judges, prosecutors, law enforcement, and I would also argue defense attorneys have, and to assure that that enormous authority is not abused. We will continue to monitor the docket to see if there's any change today and notify you. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.